Hey, want to know a secret? You're actually time traveling right now. But don't get too excited. You're only moving forward. And we're all doing it at a rate of about 1 second every 10 of your heartbeats. So, hold on tight, because we're about to take a journey through the fascinating science of time travel. First, we need to answer a very important question. What is time? You might think it's just the stuff that clocks are made of. But it's actually a dimension. That's right, time is a dimension. Just like you can move up and down, left and right, forward and backward in space, you can also move forward and backward in time. Well, maybe not with today's technology, but theoretically, it's possible. In fact, according to Albert Einstein's theory of relativity, time is a flexible thing. It can stretch or shrink depending on how fast you're moving or how strong the gravity is near you. Here on Earth, time seems to pass at a steady pace. But for astronauts on the International Space Station, time is moving a tiny bit faster. They're moving really fast around the planet, almost 8 kilometers or 5 miles per second. Remember, the faster you move, the slower time moves for you. So those astronauts are experiencing a tiny amount of time dilation. For them, time is about 17 milliseconds faster than for the rest of us. Traveling to the future has been happening this whole time without us even realizing it. But what about traveling to the past? That's where things get really interesting, but also a little weird. Imagine you could travel back in time and witness the dinosaurs roaming the earth, or maybe you'd like to see the construction of the pyramids. But be careful. If you do decide to take a trip to the past, you might need to watch your step. Otherwise, you could accidentally prevent your own existence. Traveling to the past creates all sorts of paradoxes, like the famous grandfather paradox. What happens if you go back in time and kill your grandfather before your father was born? If your grandfather never existed, your father would never have been born, and neither would you. This seems to create a big logical problem. Scientists call this the grandfather paradox because it involves going back in time to kill your grandfather. It sounds crazy, but it highlights an important point. If time travel to the past is possible, our understanding of cause and effect may need to be rethought. For now, most scientists agree that traveling to the past is highly unlikely, if not impossible, according to the laws of physics. This doesn't mean time travel to the past is completely ruled out, though. Someday we may discover new physics that allow us to bend the laws of the universe even further than we thought possible. Here's what we know for sure. As you sit there watching this video, time is passing for you at a steady pace. But for the astronauts on the ISS, time is still moving a bit faster. And for someone standing next to a black hole, time would be almost completely frozen. The amazing science of time travel is happening all around us. And while we may not be able to build a time machine just yet, who knows what the future holds? Maybe one day we'll be able to travel to the past or the future whenever we want. So, what do you think? Would you like to go to the past or the future if you had the chance? Comment below. And don't forget to stay tuned for more exciting adventures through the amazing world of science. Thanks for watching.